What is up, guys? Johnny01 here with another FIFA 17 formation guide / review. This one's going to be focusing on the 3-4-2-1 formation, which is one of the best attacking formations in FIFA 17, and in my opinion, the best formation to use with Bayern. He's got a great attack as well as a good defense if you have the right instructions and the right players, which is what we're going to be talking about in this video, guys. As always, make sure to check out all my previous formation guides as well as my tutorials. Got tutorials with everything in FIFA 17, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tutorials or tip videos. So as always, we start off with the ideal player stats as well as the instructions. For the center backs, guys, just tell them to stay back while attacking, which is the default instructions. No need to change that. Make sure these guys are quick. They got good pace. They got good defense, above 85 defense. The higher the better. And if you can, get good physical stats so they can really bully those attackers. Then we move over to the center mids, guys, and you want to tell them to stay back while attacking and to have conservative interceptions. The first time in any of my formation guides that I actually put conservative interceptions, but I think it's really important for this formation just because it's a 3-back formation, and one of the biggest weaknesses could be that you don't have enough defenders. So by making sure that they are in conservative interceptions, they're not really getting out of position, they're not really leaving any gaps, and they're really staying back and helping out those center backs. So very important that you put that on. Make sure they have good defending stats and good pace. If you can get them to have good physical stats, that's also very important. Then we move over to the left mid and the right mid, guys, and I tell them to come back on defense and to stay wide. Again, I usually don't put come back on defense, but for these players, I do, just because, again, you don't want to be caught with too few defenders. So if you tell these left mids and the right mids, even though they probably don't have good defending stats, to come back, help to slow down the counterattack, and help your center mids to get back if they're far too up the pitch. Very, very important. I like to do that. Make sure these guys are quick, guys, and they got good dribbling stats. Then we move up to the left wing and the right wing, and I tell them to get in behind, nothing else to switch up there. Want to make sure, once again, these guys are quick. They got good dribbling stats. That's the key for these players. And you want to make sure that you're constantly looking for them to make those runs. That's why I got that get in behind instruction. You want to be looking for them to get in there and help out that striker and score a ton of goals. Then lastly, guys, the striker, I tell him to stay central and be the target man. As always, since he is a sole striker, he doesn't need as much pace as usually with those two striker formations. But usually I like to have him to be a little bit stronger, pretty good physical stats, and a good shooting stats, so he can really be a solid striker and score a ton of goals. Stay in the middle of the pitch, and you can get him the ball. So how do you use this formation, guys? You want to make sure to have a really good team with a bunch of good wingers. That's why I believe that Bayern is great for this formation, just because it's got so many left wingers, so many right wingers that you can put in there, as well as make sure that your center backs are really, really solid, really, really quick, and really good at defense. If you don't have the right players in those positions, it's going to be really, really difficult with this formation. You want to, again, attack through the middle, but you can also attack to the outside, but usually try to get the ball to the middle and look for those players to be making runs from the outside. What are the pros and the cons of this formation? The pros, of course, attack. The attack is going to be extremely solid. You got 4 different left wingers there. You're going to have plenty of attack. You're going to have, with the right custom tactics, which I do have my best custom tactics video, my updated one. I find that is really good for this formation because it makes my center back stay back and it allows my players to make good runs. But with those players, you can really get a great attack going. It's really, really solid. A lot of wingers to score a lot of goals. You got a strong formation. Of course, the con could be the defense, but if you put the right players and if you have the right instructions that I'm telling you guys, it's going to be extremely good, along with my custom tactics, how my defense stays back. It's going to be extremely solid, and it's going to really feel like a 5-back formation because those center mids are going to be helping out those center backs. It's going to really feel like a 5-back formation and a solid defense. Of course, positioning I find really good. The spacing's really good. So overall, I definitely do recommend this formation, guys. All right, let's get into some examples of me using this formation in-game with Bayern here in some games here. You see the opportunities, man. There's just so many players up on the pitch that could really help you out, those wingers. Get a team like Bayern that's got Ribéry, that's got Costa, that's got Robin, that's got all these players that could really help you out, that are really good wingers, or in your ultimate team that have a bunch of different wingers, and you find that a lot of the best players in FIFA are wingers. You know, the Ronaldos, the Bales, the Messi, and you want them all on the same team. This is the formation to use. Alright guys, that is it for this formation guide and review. Please leave a like, comment, share with all your friends if you did like this video. Click on one of these boxes, check out some of my other series, including my tutorials. Got tutorials basically everything in FIFA 17. My top 5 videos, like my top 5 skill moves, my ultimate team videos, and the rest of my formation guides. And of course, click in the middle to subscribe so you don't miss out any future tutorials or tip videos. Thank you guys so much.